In the well-maintained community of Riverstone Villas, where rules were followed more strictly than kindness, lived Mr. Henry, an elderly war veteran who walked slowly with a cane and carried medals he never spoke about, choosing instead to sit quietly on the shared community bench every evening, watching the sunset and feeding birds, until one day the HOA posted a notice stating that residents were not allowed to sit next to Mr. Henry because his appearance and medical condition made some members uncomfortable. A rule so cruel it spread through the neighborhood like a bad dream. Yet Henry never complained, simply standing a little farther away each day, pretending he didn't notice the empty space beside him, while memories of battlefields, lost friends, and promises made to fallen soldiers replayed silently in his tired eyes. When a young mother asked during a meeting why such a rule existed, the HOA president coldly replied that they were maintaining community standards. A phrase that stung deeper than any insult, but what the HOA didn't expect was the reaction of the residents. Because the next evening, one neighbor placed a chair beside Henry and sat down without saying a word, followed by another and another, until the entire row of benches was filled with people of all ages sitting shoulder to shoulder with the man they were told to avoid, creating a silent protest stronger than any argument, forcing passersby to stop and ask questions. And when Henry realized what was happening, tears rolled down his face as he whispered stories of his service, of nights spent protecting strangers he would never meet, of sacrifices made so others could live peacefully, stories that moved even the toughest hearts. The HOA rushed to intervene, threatening fines and warnings, but the crowd refused to move, and under growing pressure, the board called an emergency meeting where residents stood up one by one, saying they would rather break rules than break humanity, and finally the HOA rescinded the rule, issued a public apology, and promised mandatory sensitivity training. But the most powerful moment came afterward, when Henry was officially honored by the community, his medals polished, his name spoken with respect, and his seat beside him never empty again, proving that dignity doesn't come from rules or titles, but from how we treat those who once gave everything for us. And if this story touched your heart, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Deadline Stories for more powerful stories that remind us humanity always comes first.